What's up? Hope you like having no SP. Boy, do I. Okay, hold on. Oh, wait, I never saved it. Um, there. Fucking fatty. And then Enfield. Okay. God. I don't know how much I might play today though, because I might have like fucked up my wrist during work and not from jacking off. But like I was like bringing in something and I actually tipped over the cart. And we had like a no, I was bringing in some ingredients from my manager's car and show me your factory. All right, hold on. But I was bringing ingredients from my manager's car and one of the boxes of aloe vera that she brought was like fucked up. And that part wasn't too bad like by itself. But it was also windy today. And I'm a fucking idiot. And stacked the boxes a little bit too high. Um, without like balancing it out horizontally. Just cause it fit nicely like that. So when I like pulled the cart towards the store, the back door, our back door has like a little fucking bump to like get in and shit like that, like the fucking door stop and weather seal or whatever. So it hit that, and since it was like so fucking vertically, I guess like balanced towards the top, it tipped over, and the cans of aloe vera like fell out and might have hit my wrist. I honestly don't really remember. Because I was trying to, like, not get smacked in the face, which I succeeded in. But it might have hit my wrist. At first, it didn't feel like it was too bad. But, like, over time, it feels a little... I mean, it doesn't hurt. Like, it doesn't, like, there's not, like, a pain constantly. It's more of, like, if I move it a little bit suddenly, I guess. Like, if I, like, swung my arm, I could feel something. And if I, like, bend my wrist after it stays still for a while, it does, like, kind of not like that. But it's not like it doesn't feel like it, like, hurts constantly. It's just when stasis has changed, basically. So, clearly you should just play BG3, no rapid wrist movements there. I mean, honestly, that probably would have been a good idea, but I'm sure it's fine. We'll live. Anyways, yeah, are you happy with my factory? It's fucking awful. This is after I cleaned it up. This is after I fucking cleaned it up. I like moved all my fucking forges. I have the other forge in mine looks similar. Dude, it wasn't before the update, it wasn't any good either. And then after the update, I'm just like, I have to build on top of this mess. I did switch basically all water to underground. Yeah, I did that too. I kind of hate that, like, moving them around causes them to disconnect, so you have to run the cable again. But I hope that the forges don't need any more changes, so hopefully these are mainstays that I'll keep there forever and never have to touch it again. General, fuck you. Having to use runoff as an ingredient. Yeah, I'm mixed on that one. It'd be one thing if, like, you could do something to save sewage. Are you gonna do some rolls? No, not playing on it because, I don't have anything to roll for right now. But, like, you can't, like, put the sewage into a bottle and have it shipped over to somewhere else. So it's, like, super inconvenient because you have to generate sewage from refining unit. I still have all Lunar New Year shit unused. I mean, I'm pretty sure I do too. Why use them? They look so nice. You will? I don't wail for stamina. That's not a reason for me not to use them. What the fuck? Eurygenium from the wishes thingy? Oh, those. I think I use those actually. Oh, yeah, I use those. Also, what's up there? Then with the valley, use compasses to find everything. I should do that. But I do know I have, like, some quests that I still need to do. Like, I still have an Originium Park 1, and I think there was, like, a green quest that showed up that I didn't finish yet either. Wait, still not done with the story? But you have the factory unlocked? There shouldn't be much else after. Oh. I thought you unlocked factory, like, almost completely at the end. Yeah. I guess there's more than I remembered. I don't know. Letting Tank Tank suffer for a bit. How dare you? Can they please make this not as fucking annoying to do? Seriously. Like, I don't know why you can't just, like, hit this button, do all the bidding and refilling or whatever, and then just hit transfer job right there, and then instead of having to go into your quest book to do it. The friend interactions, yeah. That one I can understand why they want to do that, because they want to try to encourage people to, like, go to other people's ships and see all their cool shit there, which might convince people to, like, roll gacha and shit like that, but, like, bro. You don't actually see your visitors. I mean, when you spawn in, you see the fucking, the portraits or whatever. That's the only thing. What they should do is move the teleporter into the hallway where you have to walk past the weapons and the operator portraits and the artwork portrait before you get to the fucking spender or delivery. What's up, Orphan? I don't have anyone to send shit to. Hydrate. If they have a good difficulty balance with the end game this time. I hope so. We shall see for that. Brain Day can also use very scuffed teams if you want. No shine OP. Wow.
また痩せちまったんじゃねえかいつもありがとよ
Random ass essences. Okay, let's see. Difficulty mostly lies in not dying anyways. Yeah. Burn, let it all burn. Topple the tower and melt the ship. Pour our blood into boiling molten iron and use it to cleanse Hell Suit. Exploding fire mist or Originium slugs spawn periodically. Enemies have same resistance as every element. Wonder if that will change eventually. This one is hilarious. What the fuck does that mean? I guess on one hand with Enfield, at least you don't have to constantly mash click. So that's nice on my wrist. It's a poison one, except the poison is avoidable. Oh, okay, that's a start, I guess. Erlica fucking didn't dodge! I like how she just stands perfectly still while being on fire. Okay, additional enemies. Operators cannot perform perfect dodge. Tacticals and consumables cannot be used. These have same resistances. I barely dodge you anyways. Oh. Maybe I just overpower it then. Oh shit! Why was he turning so much? Oh my god. So that's what it is? I mean,
準備完了。
it's...
今回集めるデータを確認しますね。
You see them to oblivion with physical. That's probably the smarter option. I'll just see how far I can get with Tang Tang. Oops. Oh my god, dude! I just can't see! Okay. I might just fucking use physical then. I'm Enfield's biggest fan. Get the fuck on then. Where the fuck are you? Oh wait, hold on. I don't think I set up my team because I moved slots. If only you could move slots around. Chen and then this stage in a nutshell. Yeah. Do Ardelia here? I mean, might as well. I need the sustain.
準備はできているよ。
Hold on. 3 Ember saved my ass here. Mine is still P0. Very sad. Hold on. I need to check if I have like the fucking right setup again. Because it's been a while. Still don't have last right. I think she's fun. Especially with Tang Tang. I know you aren't getting him, but how good is Asheville? So... I know... his main design, like, concept is supposed to be, like, follow-up attack team sub-DPS, basically. Or function as a hyper carry if you, like, set him up for it. But, like, his main thing is supposed to be sub-DPS for a follow-up attack. Yeah, and he kind of does that. But the issue is that your main DPS for follow-up attack aren't exactly stellar at the moment. And that's his only, like, main failing as far as, like, being a good character for an archetype that is currently lackluster. Is what I understand. But otherwise, he's, like, kind of supposed to be the driving force for them. Also just don't care much about Elation. Yeah, I think if you can, with, like, from what I understand of the leaked buffs and stuff upcoming, all that type of shit, I'm sure they'll probably get around eventually to making follow-up attack good again, either through buffs or other different characters. I would assume buffs, because there's no way they leave Fei Xiao, like, in the dust like that. So, honestly, I think if you like him, he's probably gonna be a safe investment. Shout out to Genshin, basically removing any good characters from their catch-up banner. Wow. I think I set this up already then. I think I was supposed to change something for Ardelia, but I don't think I care. They're having Fontaine 1, and it basically just has characters without teams. I mean, it'd be fine with that if they lower the timer then. Yeah. Okay. Let's try this again.
エンドフィールドは歩みを止めない。
God, it's been too long since I played my physical team now. Oh wait, okay, no, hold on. This is wrong. Chen's supposed to be slot 2. The moment I hit that button, I was like, this muscle memory is wrong.
調査に必要な器具の準備ができましたよ、先輩。
50 timer for some of the less relevant characters for waifu factor seems fine. I am still getting jump scared every time I hear Pog use flawless Russian. Yeah, I know in like Grand Blue they created like a classic draw, which is like all the fucking old ass characters and shit like that. Which is like probably one of the better things that fucking Japanese gacha does. Like they're clearly not relevant and they like clog up the pool. But I guess that makes sense for the way their banners are, because I'm fucking dying into that. Yeah. And it works out because they have a lot of free draws, right? And you can turn those free draws into classic draws, which are like permanently available, basically. Uh-oh. God. Okay, at least I have ult. Genshin release, copy, triples, start up the whole banner. Yeah. Sure sounds like it. Oh my god! Yeah, this is definitely a physical team stage. That was so much more comfy. Yeah, also while I'm skipping another banner in Genshin, a character that's designed to be an off DPS for the main DPS I skip, Joy. Also, you should stream Dad Rock one day. I don't want to watch content creators to get feel on what the fuck is going on. I don't feel like I would be a good example to understanding how to play Deadlock. I guess I can pull for one of the current characters, but I hate her on the general design principle. I hate pocket support. Seriously, she worked with 2 whole characters. Does Genshin have anything like Star Rails, what's it called? Stellar Convergence or something? Where they not only put the characters into standard banner, but they also, or not standard banner itself, but like they add them to coin flip loss? Literally nothing. Wow, that's really sad. Enemies regular enter main state that constantly applies a heat infliction on themselves, granting bonus attack damage reduction based on number of heat infliction stacks. Wait, so this, I have to burn off their heat inflict? Just the regional banners that aren't always available and have separate pity, so they are literally a scam if you don't pull the guarantee. Yeah, that's pretty fucking bad. Use cryo here. Yeah, that seems like the play.
今回集めるデータを確認しますね。
No, just hard counters a gimmick. Oh, that would make sense. Well, we'll see how this one goes. It only sucks that I probably won't be able to get Last Right's combo attack off here. Can we please have a counter character? That's what I'm saying! Like, I found out the synergy between Ember and, like, all the other 2 counter characters, like Snowshine and, what's his name? Catcher? Oh, fuck. Like, hers is the only one that's, like, as close to non-conditional as possible. So, if like Catcher or Snowshine gets hit on your team while she's on your team, you do still get the parry, which is like cool. I just wish there was like a more actual main DPS that does the counter. Basically put Ember instead of Tech Priest Lady, since Cryo doesn't stick here anyway, so I have to double the counter. Oh. Yeah, that would make sense. But it's okay. We at least got the initial combo attack off. During Enrage, operators cannot regenerate SP naturally. Oh. Fuck that gimmick. Yo, it's like having no cost, 0 cost regen in Arc Knights. Those fucking stages. Holy shit! Jack is hilarious if it hits. Throws you in the air, then shoots you point blank with his fireworks. Holy shit. Woo! Well, it probably took longer, but that's fine. No one here with physical team first. Oh god. I can't imagine. With like no fucking inflict at all either. He sticks to 4 stacks of heat. He goes monkey mode and applies unavoidable combustion to everyone. Wow. That's crazy. No, you just die. Doesn't even trigger Ember follow-up. Yeah, I wouldn't imagine, because Ember follow-up doesn't trigger on like any fucking dots. That's why I was so mad about the fucking poison map one. That one sucked for Ember. Ember solo. Hey, got me my fucking solidification weekly. Thank god. Snowshine remains OP, she doesn't care. I mean, they did, like, I think in like an interview or something, the director or someone in Enfield did mention like they wanted this game to be more about like character, or not characters, but like team compositions and shit like that. So I feel they did succeed with that. People can generally do interesting stuff, or play however they want for the most part. Zero reason to buy the paid pass. For this one, probably. Unless I like these, maybe. Yeah, I have Tang Tang's signature too, so I don't need that one for Tang Tang's. Unless I really want to stock up for whoever is next. But I imagine whoever's next is probably like Mifu or the Green Lady. Whose name I keep forgetting how to pronounce it. Retroactively upgrade. Oh, I meant the Arsenal tickets that you get from it. Arsenal tokens. Because it is... What is it? Yeah, it is a 10 roll. And I guess Origiometry, whenever the fuck we get to actually use that for something more interesting. But like, yeah, eh. Holy hell, it's extremely hard to find a reason to wail here. Yeah, I'm wondering if that's gonna be an issue for them. Yeah. Holes don't feel good to wail for, other than like the most... like the base amount, right? Like just the fucking bundles, basically. Only because it's like basically a discounted 10 roll from any other game. But like everything else about this game, outside of like the usual passes, and not even the monthly pass, or like maybe the monthly pass, but not the battle pass. Yeah, like these are just standard. It's just, yeah, I don't know. I think the main thing is having to wait to see what they do with Origiometry. Because... Locking up to 200 yellow rocks for what reason, right? There's no way this is just purely to convert into, like, considered premium currency to convert into red rocks. That wouldn't make sense for how they usually set this up. Monthly assistant in Toyo games too. Yeah, skins in OG. But we haven't seen anything that indicates that yet for this game. So, I don't know. We'll have to see in 1.2. Surely they shake something up. Only expecting to be 100 here.
この俺様から逃げよったってそうはいかね。
And it's like, even if I really wanted to, it's so hard to like want to whale just to get to fucking P5. It just sucks, dude. Yeah, 240 timer. Like, what the fuck? Why would you do that? I don't understand that part. Why do you make it suck more to like go further? Oh my god, whatever. I don't know. It's they made some really odd decisions for spending money on this game. And imagine it being like 90 would actually make whaling for one character tempting. Yeah. Or like just make it like 50% in or something like that. Or like 150% in. So then it's like you rolled up to coin flip pity basically and didn't get it, so you just roll halfway there for the next one. Like 240 is like 3 coin flip fails in a row? You're gonna get fucked if you don't save up enough for the timer. Yeah. It's like you can't save the timer, and if you hit the character early, the timer doesn't like save or anything like that. It just goes, you got it, good job, now leave. You're actually encouraged to stop after getting the character, which is probably not what they want for income. Yeah, like it doesn't make sense. I seriously don't understand it. Like, that in weird ass situation where winning 50-50 close to heartbeat is actively bad. Like what? Yeah. I don't know, man. Like, I would think they found these to be an issue after releases 3 banners, right? Up to version 1.1. So, but they still put out version 1.1 with the same system. So, it's hard to tell if they're, like, going to fix this or not. Having everything into standard makes this a non-issue in the long term? Yeah. I don't know, it's I feel like the more you examine Enfield system, the more it really actually seems like they don't want you to spend money on the game. Mostly still playing just because I like the combat and factory stuff. Yeah, like, the systems, in-game systems they have is, like, very good. Like, it's clear that that's what they, like, cooked the most on. But then it's like, the gacha system just feels like, it legitimately just feels like they don't want you to keep spending money on it. I don't know, like, you keep looking at it, it's like, the more you look at it, it's like, they don't want me to spend money. You know how, like, a lot of gacha games have, like, ceilings and pities and stuff? Like, things designed to prevent you from spending too much money because otherwise government and agencies will like get on their ass about gambling laws and shit like that. This feels like the opposite, where it's like they're stopping themselves from earning money. They're like, don't spend money at all. Not in a way Limbus doesn't want you to spend money. Yeah. This is an Arknuts. Oh, right, I should change it now. I have finished Arknutting. Arknutting. This just makes them earn less and leave players unhappy? Yeah. We are getting close to like the second half of the patch, so I guess we'll see if they like announce anything for 1.2, if they change anything. Because they did at least like makes a lot of changes for 1.1, which were generally positive. It's just I hate the radio silence they do after every single major update. Still waiting for them anything to do with fucking ship upgrade materials. You know they like directly addressed that in one of their dev letters. It was like, if you guys finished upgrading the ship, you can stop collecting it now. We won't be doing anything for a while. They legitimately were like, yeah, we aren't gonna do anything with this for a bit, just stop collecting it. Just make a sync or something. I imagine they would add something like that eventually. But it also probably has like, you know, a cap similar to Outpost money stuff. Make sure it's not rewarding people for stocking the fuck up and then dumping it all. Hinted, we need stand polls for real. Maybe weekly thing? Yeah. I mean, basically, same concept. Some kind of time gate. So having a 15k limit for credits, that is insane. We were so funny. Oh my god. Do you use credits to buy characters? Is that what it is? I bet it's so they... if it is, then it's probably to... Yeah, it's probably to, like, not have people hoard up credits and buy characters out immediately so easily. Hydrate again. 10k for one? Yeah. That is definitely the reason then. That is such, like, an obvious reason, too. That's what Abaddon looks like? Truly a mascot character? We don't truly know yet. Still doesn't work on Xbox or AMD stuff well. Amazing coding skills. Back to the early 2000s where Nvidia was privileged and AMD just broke everything. How do you fuck up this fucking engine this badly? What engine is it even built on? Was it in-house?
学園とは一つの存在であり、消すことはできない。まるで鏡のように、学生たちの思いを反映して投影する。名前は青春とでも呼びましょうか。青春というのは実に面白い言葉ね。そこには理想や情熱、焦る、そして悲しみが含まれている。それらの感情は裏学園に吸収されているのよ。だからみんなの本当の思いをよく反映している。ただし、それだけじゃないわ。学園の
Oh, it's UE5 moving on then. No way! Is it actually? Tokyo engine.
やがて学生の考えに影響を及ぼし、次第に学園そのものに影響を及ぼすわ
It's
けだ。
built on Unreal Engine. It utilizes a modern version of the engine with reports pointing to 5.4 or later. No way! Why the fuck would you need UE5 for a fighting game? Yeah. Actually, what's Tekken 8 built? Is it UE4? Oh, it is UE5. Fighter 6 engine. Yeah, that's RE engine for sure then. Okay. Yeah. UE5 in all things. And I officially state that it looks like shit.
学園にいる子たちは誰もが自分の故郷では天
Unless
才
we
と
thought
さ
it
れ
was
ていた。
Unity. You would think so, right?
天
Because
才はめったにいない。
most games wouldn't use UE5 for like the anime or cel-shaded aesthetic at all.
その時になって自分の
It's always like
故郷に戻ろうとして
photorealism for
居場所
UE5
なんて
and
なくなっ
shit
てい
like
るのが
that.
世の常。
So it's like, what do you what do you achieve from this? They moved Valorant to UE5 as well. Jesus Christ. I imagine that went totally well. There were absolutely no bugs, and it was a flawless transfer.
裏学園は本当の言葉をありのままに子供たちに見せる。それは受け入れがたいものよ。だからこそ研究員は裏学園を一つ一つの謎の中に制限した。学生たちが毎年楽しみにしているゲームとして無害化することで収容した。
Not that saying much, yeah.
謎解きを通して自分の戸惑いに直面する。そして裏学園に溜まった感情を解消させ解き放つ。これが謎解きゲームの始まりよ。ただ今は状況が変わってしまった。リューク先生によると学生の心理状態が芳しくないらしいわ。まるで何か
Marination,
影
the
響を
hot
受け
fucking
てい
game.
る。
I haven't started that at all yet.
さらに今の裏学園には学園外の周波数が存在している。けれど位置の特定も解析もできていない。もっと情報が必要なの。ただ組織長のスパイを見つけ出すことで私は精一杯。控えの祝典が控えている上に学生の心理状態は不安定。楽観的な状況とは言えないわね。組織長は学園の秩序を乱そうと企んでいる。奴の本当の狙いは
The legacy of omniscience coding that makes a lot for Lucky Song and Runeterra. It's about 200 physical bugs that never fixed. Wow.
裏学園の調査をする必要がありそうだね。
It's a company like Riot have like so many fucking employees and they do this shit. Surely League Engine Overhaul will fix everything. Surely.
準備ができたら出発してちょうだい。私は外で待っているわ。 いつでも連絡をして。
160 people for 2XKO is still wild. I need to check how much Street Fighter 6 and Tekken 8 has. I can't imagine it's that much. I mean, I guess for 2XKO, it would be one thing if they had a lot of staff like churning out monetization stuff, right? Being that it's a free-to-play fighting game. But it doesn't sound like it. 356 probably had a big team since in-house engine that's reportedly hard to work with. Really? Interesting. From what I understand, it's annoying as fuck to import models into our engine.
間違ってる間違ってるこのデータどう見ても間違ってるどうしたらいいのもうどうやったって
That's pretty surprising considering a lot of character models in Capcom games actually do look pretty good.
漂白者さんに話しかけているわけじゃないわそうねどうせ私がいなくたってチームはやっていけるしその学生はもう学園にいない覚えているわ彼女が立てた仮説はどれも面白かった
Our engine is black magic in general, true.
間違えたのね彼女にしてみればこうして苦痛は裏学園の中に残っている
Only modern AAA engine that runs well. Yeah.
疲れたダメだじゃあここに残って多分何回も思ったでしょ私に悲しみを預けて必ず助けてあげるから
この声は
追跡してちょうだい
わからない
それはやっと来てくれたんだシグリカちゃん待ちくたびれちゃったよルーンの研究ばっかりで私たちとは遊んでくれなくなったね
シグリか聞き覚えがある
わからなくても心配しないでここに残れ
この人たちは同じ声と話してるこの声がみんなに影響を与えてるのルシラー学園長通信が切れた
漂白者気をつけろここおかしいものが潜むあっちだ
見に行ってみよう一匹のウサギ私たちを待ってるみたい
周波数の匂いが変わったぞ気をつけろ漂白者
The surprise of absolutely no one, Marathon is reportedly underperforming. It's really strange because everything I read and see about it leads me to believe that it's like performing well somehow. Mainly like review scores and shit like that. But then like, yeah, the AAA dev budget and shit, yeah. It's never enough for them. Games also shouldn't take upwards of 100 million to make. Yeah. I don't imagine Arc Raiders is like anywhere near that ballpark either. And that game came out earlier. And in general is like a pretty solid game. Without like a whole bunch of like shit happening around it and stuff like that. Other than like the AI voices that they eventually have replaced, I think, from what I remember them saying. So it's like Marathon is like the writing was on the wall with its release environment. You use UE slop to make development cheaper, but the AAA budget's just ballooned. Dude, this goes on in history every single time. Like, I swear to God. Fucking history class teaching us about how all the conveniences of modern life, like washing machines and shit, should make people like so free to do things, and instead like spend more time fucking washing clothes and shit because now everything needs to be cleaner, right? It's the same thing. Oh, you think this new technology makes stuff cheaper to develop or like easier? No, it just means the bar goes up. Same shit with Hollywood movies taking more and more money to make, and yet the CG and fucking OG Jurassic Park looks better than modern. Yeah.
すごい。やっぱりあなたには問題にならないんだ。どんな謎も解けるなんて。未来のヘリオディック6は違うね。信じてるわ。私の愛しい子よ。あなたなら優秀なソルスウォーンになれるはずよ。そんなに努力してどうするの？そうだね、できないって伝えればいいんじゃん。一気に行くよ。よっはっふんよっはっ聞いてみよう。はっよっここにルーンの意味を照らす。
Wow!
このまま消えつって。
That fucking music. That face! AAA budgets balloon because they hired a bunch of people to do nothing.
少しは力になれたかな。
Yeah, basically. I don't know. Game studios don't make sense to me for like their hiring processes and shit like that, or like management in general. Sounds like super fucked up for them, because it's like I feel like you constantly hear about these studios that have like a bajillion fucking workers that like don't do anything, but they also like don't output anything interesting. And then, like, you see, like, Capcom and shit like that. They have, like, multiple teams doing shit. And the layoff stuff is, like, rare for them. Not necessarily, like... Not that they don't get it, but, like... It always seems, like, smaller scale than anything else. 2 people making the game, 20 people telling you what to do, another 20 marketing. Yeah. Alright, hold on. Be right back real quick. I need to go to the bathroom. Fucking Morphine waterboarded me. Okay, I'm back. But yeah, I don't know. Again. It's like what I saw someone tweet about, concerning the Epic Game layoffs for Fortnite and shit like that. And it's like, you hear about these layoffs and like, surely they have like a bunch of random hires and like newbies and shit like that they would be like laying off. But no, it's always like super high profile people. And you're just like, oh, okay, so you just like got rid of the people that actually made everything leading up, building the game up from its like foundation. Realistically, Fortnite can run on skeleton crew. I mean, I'm sure it can, but it's also like... Surely you had like other people you could probably be laying off. Or like utilize the talent in some way.
もちろん謎解きのために来たよ。私に出された謎はここを指し示してるの。入ってから気づいたんだけど、本当にめちゃくちゃになっちゃったね。変なルーンが至るところにあるし。でもここのことは大体分かったよ。出口は
Pretty sure they just looked at a salary spreadsheet and fired the top X people. Yeah.
後ろね。またこのルーン。ねえ、ついてきて。一緒に出よう。どんな謎だったの？ルーンでできた絵だけど、あなたは違うの？あ、こっち。
Where already discussed that already. Public trading turns every company to shit. Oh my god, my ears. Yeah.
これだと思う。漂白者さん、大丈夫かしら。
ならよかったわ。あなたが裏学園に入ってから強烈な周波数に通信が邪魔されたわ。中で何があったの？
I wonder if what's stopping these Western companies from like doing the whole multiple teams, like working on different shit overall all the time is like the same reason Riot's games don't feel like they ever like want to work together. Like the moment they make a new team that like works on something else, they turn it into fucking PvP.
それと裏学園で会った学生。
影たちがシグリカって呼んでた。
その子は未来のヘリオディック6と呼ばれているわね。先行はルーンの解読で成績
Yep, they barely have any movement between different game teams other than when they make a new one. Yeah. Like you hear about Eastern team companies doing this all the time. Like I know in like Koei Tecmo, they had like a whole article about something. Either it was the Adler team moving into another team or some other team breaking down and moving into the Adler team. Or something similar to that. And like you already know about like a lot of Japanese companies like Guilty Gear having like what was originally like the BlazBlue team and the Guilty Gear team, and now it's like basically Tokon team and Strive team from what it seems like. Probably a Grand Blue team differently as well. And Capcom having Monster Hunter being like two teams as well. It's like Portable team and quote-unquote mainline team.
しかも助けを求めている人がいれば決まって手を差し伸べる。それもあってか彼女には友達が多い。
その一人がニボラね。この前彼女がニボラと一緒にいるところを見た。裏学園でもニボラの影が彼女について言及してた。ニボラの正体を私たちは知ってるはず。
組織長の言っていた人がシグリカさんだと言いたいわけね。
裏学園に巻き込まれた被害者の可能性もある。いずれにせよ他の人と比べてニボラの影響を受けやすいのは事実。それと彼女が受け取った謎が気になる。ルーンでできた絵の謎だったみたい。
控えの祝典に登録された謎なら全て把握済みよ。そんな謎祝典には存在しない。
彼女に事情を聞くべきよ。
そうね。控えの祝典はロイ人にとってとても重要なイベントよ。会場で会えるでしょう。私も協力するわ、漂白者さん。いつでも連絡してちょうだい。 裏学園で会った学生たちにシグリカさんの方は何かあれば連絡して。調査はもちろん。
Pretty sure the whole between team movement also helps in retaining the devs since they don't get bogged down doing the same shit for 15 years. Yeah.
この隕石サンプルに含まれるレアアースの
頼んでみなよ、噂みたいな。
It really does just seem like very. You see the Overwatch interview? No. At least I don't think. Probably not the one that you're talking about. Which one is this one? Kaplan one? Oh! Is it the one where he talked about how he had like 1,000 people's fucking jobs on the line because they needed to have Overwatch make so much amount of money? Yeah. That was fucked. That one's dog shit, dude. Holy shit. They also insisted on forcing pro play for no fucking reason. Yeah. Definitely, like, if there was any stronger... well, okay, no, let me rephrase that. I don't think there's, like, any other stronger evidence of, like, how fucked up game development industry is at this point than that fucking interview. Like, hearing it straight from a fucking big shot developer himself? Jesus Christ, dude.
それにしても漂白者ちゃんは相変わらず元気いっぱいだね。最近みんな元気なくってさ、1ヶ月毎日連続で期末テストがあるのに復習できる時間は一晩しか。漂白者ちゃんは遊びに来たの？シグリカちゃんなら知ってるよ。同級生だった時よく勉強を助けてくれてさ、おかげで無事にロイ人文化史のテストを通過したんだ。今は彼女の方が上の学年だけどね。
Okay. 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 Bye.
この間はボイドワームを倒した時のことについて聞いてきてさ、私も力になりたかったって言ってくれたんだ。チャンスがあれば大先輩の漂白者ちゃんにサインをもらいたいとも言ってたよ。シグリカちゃんを探してるなら、そうだ、ダーニャちゃんのところに行こう。ダーニャちゃんは入場券の管理員でシグリカちゃんの友達なの。聞いてみよう。そこだよ。
シグリカちゃんならいませんよ。謎解きで忙しくしているんじゃないですか？大丈夫大丈夫、これでいいの。実は私ずっと諦めようと思ってたから、ありがとうって伝えておいて。
本当にそれでいいんですか？ まあいいですけど、やらなかったところで誰も責めないですし、私たちはシグリカちゃんと一緒じゃないですからね。
シグリカは不思議だよ。さすが未来のヘリオディック6だね。
そう、もう行くんですか？ならまたどこかで。やっほーダーニャちゃんシグリカちゃんがどこにいるか知ってる？リン姉ちゃんも彼女に助けを求めに来たんですか？順番にお願いしますね。最近謎解きで忙しいので、このままだと止まらないコマになっちゃいますよ。ミネルヴァトレジャーハント？シグリカちゃんも参加してるの？
Oops. No.
それは彼女次第ですよ。だって未来のヘリオディック6ですし、期待に。私だったらそんなことせず気楽に行きたいですけどね。その方が楽でしょうし。それじゃシグリカちゃんじゃないでしょう。とにかく用があるなら待っていてください。
Oh shit.
ずっと謎解きしてますし、プラ学園の入り口はどこに開いてもおかしくないですよ。ひょっとしたら次の瞬間に空から落ちてきたりして。ほら。もしかしてアイリアちゃんはダーニャちゃんのところに来てたの？はい、あなたにお礼を言ってましたよ。自分で問題を解決できそうだから、もうあなたの助けは必要ないとか。それと友達が会いたがってるみたいですよ。リンネー先輩戻ってきたんだね。本当によかった。今はシグリカちゃんの方が先輩でしょ。私は漂白者ちゃんと同じで1年生だよ。
How did you like the ring trailer?
私が先輩？いやいや、そんな。
10 out of 10. Foul stripped down mid combat. Limbus Gooner gay is real. I do find it funny these recent boss IDs have been taking a lot from like the original boss animations and shit like that. So at this point it's like, damn, how are they gonna fit like the rest of the stuff in? Hong unstaggering himself by Aura Farm is so funny. Yeah, I remember seeing someone mention that. I went back and checked and was like, wow. I think the thing that was most notable was like, he didn't like have any special visual effects for it either. What was it like, Rian removes his mask or something like that, and Shit, I'm blanking out on the other one. Yeah. Yeah, Mer loses the hat. Pretty funny.
あなたがあの先輩なの？ 1年生だなんてすごい。私はシグリカ、よろしくね。前にリンネ先輩からあなたの話を聞いたよ。まさか
Oh,
ボイドワーム
for
を
them
倒
just
しちゃうなん
embracing
て。
the absurdity. Yeah.
それで私にどんな用事があるの？
I mean, with the way it's written, I feel like they can get away with pretty much a lot of things in general. So, if it allows more creativity, then I'm all for it.
二人で話をしてもいい？
二人でなんか大事な話みたいだね。シグリカ先輩、力になってあげて。
緊張する必要はない。少し聞きたいことがあるだけだよ。
わかった。じゃあ人のいない場所に。占い師のところに行きましょうか。入場券は私が出しますよ。いいかも。新しい謎だってもらえるし。さすがにイヤちゃんだね。ダーニャと呼んでください。用事があるんでしょ？さようなら。
What was Ring, anyways? Was it just pure bleed?
それじゃあ先輩、
I wonder if they'll have unique charge like the boss version. Oh, did it have unique charge?
後でね。なら私は戻って仕事をしよっかな。じゃあ漂白者ちゃん、時間があるときは通信を確認してね。
Their stacks were charged. Oh, they probably would then. Cause then at least with like the recent IDs they release, a lot of them are like multi-archetypes now. So I don't imagine like Pure Bleed would be on their list of keeping it like that.
新しい太陽が昇ったことを祝うんですよ。大臣責任なんて勝手に感じてる。肩の荷を下ろしたら自由になれると思ってるだけです。また何か用ですか？
They both do. They do both mostly have prosthetic bodies. Oh yeah.
何か知りたいことがあれば、そういうつまらな。
The fuck? At least this would open up Charge Bleed as well as Charge Rupture. Oh, but then Ancor Foul Smalling in Discord. There are now 2 heavily cyber foul IDs.
ボイドワームライダーじゃないか。
準備できた。
君が主役の映画を上映してるんだ。
Damn. Look at the man mix.
星の海を漂うように。イベントで1位を取ったら学園に一つお願いを叶えてもらえるんだよ。
Also, I hope full House of Spiders team will somehow work. I'm imagining it would either be like the flagship Ryoshu ID would have some kind of passive for them, or that they're generally loose enough that whatever MD gift that might target House of Spiders would kind of bring them all into the fold somehow.
そうだね。
Would be interesting to see how they do it, because I think either way it would work interesting.
答えに少しためらいを感じる。もしかして何か隠し事を？
A useful Ego Gear team for Boka, which included Slushy.
このお願いがいいの。ダーニャちゃんが言ったよ。今回はロイ一族がテーマのイベントだから、ロイ人が参加しないとダメでしょ。
It's that kind of like interesting theming team that I'm wondering about the
この前彼女とたくさんの謎を解いたんだ。
that thing on their roadmap about like team tags or whatever.
戻ってくるまで彼女のいい成績を取ったら。
Like, yes, it's probably just for team organization on your UI and stuff like that, but if they're doing that, then I assume they would like have more synergies between factions and shit. Yeah. I just feel like it would be indicative of them giving a shit more about faction tags for team building. In which case, Heisho would have been like the precursor for all of it.
マインドダイブゲームルームに興味があるの？中のゲームはどれも丸一日夢中になるくらい面白いよ。やってみる？
Oh my god, is this a rhythm game? My Twitter is exploding in Faust Bong Lu fan art. Mine was too. Not so much Bong Lu though. First one was in core team after applied for. Oh yeah, that's true. Well, you still got rhythm game. That was for calibration. I'm slightly disappointed in the fact that there was so much like fan art and theory posting about how fucking massive Albina Faust's titties would be. And they just seem normal size for Albina. Oh, this is... What? I don't understand how this works. Oh, wait.
You can do a combo into
No,
another
not really.
combo with a super, but that combo is not landing any combo. But when he knocked down, it's still a combo. You understand? Hell no. What?
God, these controls are not great. This makes me miss playing rhythm games in Japan. This is a sad rhythm game. I mean, it's a tutorial. They are fake anyways. They're robo titties. That just means they could have done more with it. 77% accuracy in the tutorial. Look, I missed the complete first section of it because I didn't understand what the buttons were for it. Alright, let's see what the other mini games are then. God, is this a fucking catching one? What the? You can't dodge that because the plate is too fucking big. No! Is there not going near in the first place? But the points? The points are over there. Okay, that one's kind of dumb. Well, look at that fake-ass Tetris. Do a 10 pull. I don't want to. I have to save for Denia. I don't really care about either of the characters in this current version. It's Aura Farming Man and the character of the patch.
星の海を漂うように。ここだよ。この場所はダーニャちゃんが見つけたの。普段は人が少ないから静かなんだ。お話にはぴったりでしょ。私に聞きたいことって浦学園の話だよね。
組織長の情報はシグリカの立場がわかるまで黙っておこう。他の情報から確認しよう。ラーニャから聞いたんだけど、最近はずっと謎解きをしてるみたいだね。
うん、面白いから宿典が終わるまでにできるだけ挑戦しようと思ったの。
謎解きをしてるとき、何か変なことはなかった？
変なことしかなかったよ。例の噂、先輩は知ってるよね。浦学園がみんなの心を反映してるって。昔一度だけ中で家に帰ろうとしてる黒猫に会ってね。その猫すごかったんだ。黒い翼が生えてたんだよ。今度は違う時の話なんだけど、とある幽霊の女の子とずっと話したこともあるんだ。姿は見えないのに声だけ届いてたの。自分はすごく遠いところに行って大事なことをしないといけないって言ってたね。しばらく家族に会えなくなるかもしれないからちょっと寂しくなるって。でもあの子は意志が固かったし温かく感じたな。だからあの子のことは今でも覚えてるの。どれも不思議だったけど面白かった。何も考えずに一日中過ごせちゃうくらい。でも最近浦学園に起きた変化は先輩も知ってるよね。
昨日 遭遇した。
あの突然光り出したルーン。見て、私が何もしなければただのルーンでしかないよね。でも意味を解読すると秘められた力を引き出せるの。
昨日解読したルーンは何だったの？
私もよくわからない。ちょっと探ってみたんだけど、まるで自然発生したかのように現れたみたいなの。
確かに不思議だね。答えを知るためには裏学園に行く必要がありそう。
じゃあこれを見てみよう。もしもーし、うらちゃん。シグリカだけど聞こえてる？目を覚まして、仕事の時間だよ。
うらら、私は科学を用いた戦術師。学生たちが勝手に占いと呼んでいるだけ。ユーザーログイン、シグリカ、謎解きチャンネルにチェンジ。謎解きをしたければ、まずは裏の質問に答えるのだ。
質疑応答があるなんて。
宇宙の黒か、それとも表現の白か。
宇宙も表現も未知を表してるんだね。でも私は暖かい色が好き。太陽みたいな。
一人で勉強するか、それとも友達とゲームをするか。
ゲーミング。
すぐに本質を理解できる才能が欲しいか、それとも他人から認められたいか。
そんな選択肢もあるんだね。私はもっと努力しなくちゃ。
うらら、ただいま分析中。結果は
先輩見て、これが謎だよ。
一枚の絵ね。
うらちゃんが吐き出した謎はだいたいこういう絵だよ。裏学園に向かう方法がこの絵の中に隠されてるの。そして裏学園から出ることで謎の答えがわかる。この学生の居場所、見覚えがある。
何を書いてるの？
ルーンだよ。これは太陽を表してるの。私たちロイ人にとって太陽はとても大事な存在。大地を照らす太陽はみんなを輝きで包んでくれる。過去も現在も、そして未来も。
この太陽は影に潜む化け物を育ててるように見える。おかしいとは思わない？
改めて見ると確かに、昨日ひょっこり現れたルーンを思い出したよ。
じゃあ当たりだね。他にヒントはありそう？
ここ？謎の裏側にもう一行文字があるみたい。 我を通じて才能を探すのだ。探す。わかった。多分この太陽を探せばいいんだ。私たちにとって一番最初に学ぶルーン、そして一番よく知ってるルーンが太陽なの。日の光の祝福を浴びることは私たちにとって神からの賜り物でもあるから。
つまり太陽のルーンさえ見つければ裏学園に行けるんだね。
うん、私がやったゲームとよく似てる。子供の頃長老たちはビアートルーズに隠れたルーンの記号をたくさん設置してたの。そのルーンは互いの位置を示してるから、一つ見つければ次のルーンの居場所がわかるんだ。ビアートルーズを出るにはそのルーンを全部見つけ出して導きに従って進む必要があったの。今はこの太陽がゲームの始まりだね。この謎を解きたいならロイ一族のルーンを熟知してるガイドが必要じゃない？
シグリカの言う通りね。ガイドがいなければ余計な時間がかかってしまう。それに裏学園に起きた変化が彼女と関係してるなら一緒に行動した方が状況を把握しやすい。
先輩、私じゃ不安？こう見えても実はすごいんだよ。
むしろ協力したいんだね、シグリカ先輩は。
私を信じて、漂白者さん。一緒に謎の答えを見つけ出そう。
この謎をルシラ学園長にも送っておこう。何か情報をつかめるかもしれない。
星の海を漂うように。撮影お願い。
やあボイドアームライダーじゃないか。
昨日裏学園で凛麗先輩が話してくれたことをあなたと結びつけることはできなかった。あなたはまっすぐでやりたいと思ったことは必ずやる人だって聞いてたよ。すごいなあ。見つけた。ここにあるはずだよ。先輩、カメラは持ってる？そのカメラにルーンを刻むね。できた。これで見えるようになったはずだよ。早速ここを撮ってみて。
現れた。
隠れてたルーンも私たちの目からは逃れられない。今その意味を照らすよ。ルーンの導きに従えばきっと答えを見つけほら、このルーンの記号に従って進もう。昔ルーンでよく遊んでた頃、私はいつも一番最初にビアートルウーズから出てたの。才能があるっていつも褒められてたんだ。今回も次もそのまた次もたくさん時間をかけてルーンの研究をしたよ。でもみんなはもっと大事なことを見つけてゲームをやめちゃった。
彼のコードに不備がありました。ですが、
学園長の機嫌が最悪そう。
Oh no. Kidnapped me for a side quest. Fuck was elevator.
Yeah. 変身したらもっと早く飛べるわ。見て、全部のルーンが集まってる。きっとここが裏学園の入り口だね。昨日裏学園に行った時、なんでいたのか聞いてきたよね。私は謎解きをするためにいたの。あなたは？私は大事な調査をしてたよ。詳しいことは話せないんだけど。大丈夫。気が変わったらいつでも教えてね。ルーンを起動しようか。カウントダウンするね。3、2、チーズ。自分のことを信じてるの？みんなからは信じられてる？ここに残って。
Ooh, it drops amazing. Yeah!
この感情と一緒。
Time for you to start Woowa so that you can make use of these drops.
何もかも楽になるよ。楽に楽に楽に。
So that I can do that one god awful personal quest. Don't do it, bro. You don't need to do it. You can skip it.
聞こえたよ。誰かの心の声かな。
You've already seen
聞い
it.
てると気分が悪くなるね。奥へ進んで様子を見に行こう。ここには何度も来てるから私についてきて。黒板にブラックホールがある。あ、知ってるよ。これは1限目の授業がどうしようもなく眠たい証。
Hold on. Let me go to the bathroom real quick. Be right back.
よし。
Okay. Stop profane.
毎日毎日朝から授業だなんて、誰か一元の授業を消してくれる人いないのか。
黒板がブラックホールみたい。
Motherfucker hydrating me again.
その意味を照らした。ここからテレポートで行けると思う。
Bro, last hydra was over an hour ago.
これは裏学園の幻影。
That's over an hour ago.
心の声が
Still hydrating me.
みんなこんな風に考えてるんだね。
Or worrying every 30 minutes or 10 minutes or 5 minutes. You probably would.
6になるって噂の人。
Nice persona environment. Yeah, dude.
愛しい子よ。さあ、この謎を解いてみて。
Yeah, totally.
お父さん、
その素晴らしい力で
There should be a 100k waterboarding redeem that makes you drink a whole bottle. Oh my god. I guess I could, technically.
ここでお母さんの幻影を見るなんて。お母さんはずっと私を誇りに思ってくれてた。だから絶対がっかりさせたくないの。
それじゃあこの謎を一緒に見てみよう。
And we'll also have to include turning on the webcam for evidence. Fuck.
ここからテレポートで行けるはずだよ。でも意味の始まりと終わりが逆さまになってるみたい。そうだ、これを試してみて。このルーンなら意味を元通りにで。
I think the only issue is that it would probably raise the fucking amount of times we have to go buy water bottles.
ソルスボーンになれるはずよ。
次の謎も解いてみせる。
遅いわシグリカ。あなたならもっと早く解けるでしょう。具合でも悪いの？ 私は
もう謎は解かれた。残像は消えて。倒す。
うまくやれなかった時、お母さんはこんな気持ちだったんだね。がっかりさせたくなかったな。
十分よくできてる。少なくともあの謎を解いた。これからの動きも知ってる。
Damn, this story is gonna be about fucking
しぐれ
honor suited
やっと来てくれ
anxiety.
たんだ。ずっと待っていたよ。
Tiger mom parents.
またシグリカと関係している幻影ね。
ごめんね。大丈夫、慣れてるから。お願いは決まった？その謎を全部解いたらお願いができるんだよね。シグリカ、もう時間がないよ。
この幻影ずっと彼女にプレッシャーをかけている。
ごめん、私は。
大丈夫、シグリカ。あなたは一人じゃない。
解けた。でも遅かったね、シグリカ。ルーンの解読に手間取ったから一緒に遊ぶ時間がなくなっちゃった。もしかしてお願いがないから解読に集中できなかったの？ごめん、次はもっと頑張るから。
聞いてみよう。これで終わりよ。落ち着いて、シグリカ。
落ち着いてるよ。でももう少し計算式を調整すればもっと早く解読できるの。そうすればあの残像たちは二度と現れなくなる。私がもっと。
残像が現れても私たちなら解決できるはず。
けどお母さんもニボラちゃんも私にがっかりしてた。これがみんなの心の声なら私は。
少なくとも今は裏学園に反映された影に過ぎない。明らかにあなたを狙っている。惑わされたらダメ。
Watching someone do Kanto
この
7 probably
通
fucked the Camilla
り
and
残
these are
像
so
が現れた
stupid.
としても
It
道
was
は開かれる。
so bad.
私たちが正しいことの証拠よ。
It was such a fucking bad fight. Fight start, Issues immediately staggered for 2 turns. like, fuck your high stagger threshold.
もっと早くあなたの才能があればきっと。
Hold on, how much did it do on turn start? Let me check.
シグリカ、あなたなら。
今度こそもっと頑張らないと。大丈夫、私ならきっとできる。こんなルーンで悩んでる場合じゃない。
Was it in the dungeon? 5% max HP damage to random center per enemy. He's had a mini version of Carmilla. Gemini with I think 5% HP. You get staggered on turn in last 2 turns. They all stacked on one center, it was GG.
Yoし。
Pudding blood bag. Oh, yeah, I see it now. Man. What a dumb... As far as, like, battle designs go, what a dumb Kanto this was. So next to big is buried salt mines. Yeah? That shit was not good, bro. At least they got better about it, but damn. There was definitely a pivotal moment.
どういうこと？ルーンの進路が邪魔されてる？私の解読スピードが遅すぎたせいかな。これを排除したいけど、どうすれば。
私が手伝うよ。邪魔者は落下攻撃で何とかしてみる。
わかった。重力が逆さまになってるから、鍵縄を使えば上に行けるはずだよ。始まりと終わりの意味を支配して、私が道を作る。本当にできるの？それは厳しいわ。
才能の無駄遣いには気をつけなさい。
Wow.
Daijoubu? 怪我してない？
私は大丈夫よ。シグリカは？
私も平気。けどどうしてルーンが爆発したんだろう。なんでうまく制御できなかったの？これで最後だって分かってるよね。自分を証明できる最後のチャンスだよ。
ロイジンにとって才能とは何なのか、神の賜り物とは何なのか、その答えを教えてあげましょう。
愛しのシグリカならきっとできるわ。この謎の答えは。ロイジンにとって太陽は神からの賜り物。私にとって初めて得したルーン。それが才能の鍵。お願い、私の答えが間違ってるはずない。この謎の答えは 太陽。違うの？なんで？どうして？失敗した子はここに残るべき。
あの声ね。
辛いでしょ。がっかりしてるでしょ。自分を疑ってるのになんで続けるの？
White Star, Heath Energy. Game design. Damn.
ルーンが反応しない。
攻撃が一切効かない。おそらく周りからエナジーを吸収してる。
ようやく出てきたわ。
It's like you probably can
私のペットはよくできて
make
いる
a fight
だろう。
design that has that type of gimmick, but
脅迫者は
in the context of Limbus Canto 7, I don't feel you're given adequate like
有効に使う
initial information nor like the resources necessary to like make it a good fight. So it just ends up being really fucking annoying.
「体に異常はないよ。ルーンの解読に失敗したのは当時の心理状態に問題があったからだろうね。シグリカ君、前に話したことは覚えているかい？
もっと自信を持つようにって。
そう。ただし焦りは禁物だ。飴をあげよ
う。さっきの曲、どこか懐かしい感じがする。気に入ったのかしら？フリートスノーフラッフの歌だもの。彼女の歌はいつだって人を安心させてくれる。そう思わないかしら？エイメス。私たちは裏学園に入って2人に協力しようとしたけれど、裏学園に周波数を拒まれたの。そしてあの化け物は裏学園の権限を奪い、学生しか出入りできないように制限した。だから仕方なく別のやり方を探したわ。幸い裏学園に発生した感情までは制限できないよね。どんな感情も裏学園に必ず痕跡が残る。この間あなたたちが開いたファンクラブのイベントでたくさんの優しい思い出ができたから、この歌の力で2人を連れ戻せたのよ。
あの化け物はただの残像じゃありませんでした。一体何なんですか？さっき遭遇したのが何なのか知りたいんです。私を信じてください、教授。先輩、私本当に役に立ちたいの。
現時点で断言できるのは、あの残像はフラクトシデスのものだということくらいかしら。
フラクトシデス？
前にフラクトシデスの組織長から予告された。奴は私たちとゲームをしたいらしい。
おそらくそのゲームというのは学生の間に伝わっている謎のことだろうね。謎と関係のある人はすでに追っているよ。実際彼らの多くは現実世界に支障をきたしている。ずっと続けていた研究や課題を投げ出したり、苦痛を八つ当たりしたりする人もいれば、自分の行動をコントロールできなくなった人も。 その子たちはすでにフラクトシデスの演技の一部になってしまったと考えた方がいい。
シグリカもその一人だね。
私？
裏学園の謎も残像も明らかにあなたを狙っていた。裏学園と関わりがあるんじゃないかと疑っていたけど、どうやらゲームにただ巻き込まれたみたいね。
何がゲームなの？一刻も早く止めないと。私ならあの変な謎を解けるよ。教授、先輩、私に。
シグリカさん、一度帰って休みなさい。
どうして？私が失敗したから？
危険だからよ。協力したい気持ちはわかるわ。けど、学生を危険にさらすわけにはいかないの。
私は
今は休んだ方がいい、シグリカ。
先輩、分かった。
You such a chump.
やはり私は彼女を加えてもいいと考えている。人に認められるために必死になっていることは知っているだろ。
もちろん一緒に行動できるわ。けれど
Barely had
今の
words
状
for
態
the
のままでは
grunts.
ダメよ。
Only storytelling through gameplay.
あの子
He's
は
no better
自
than
分に自
them.
信がないそうね。けど私からすればむしろ逆に見える。きっと負けず嫌いな子だわ。自分なら全部の期待に応えられると思っているはずよ。いえ、応えなければならないと思っているのかもしれない。まるでワイヤーの上を歩いているようね。似たような学生を山ほど見てきたもの。自分ならできると信じ、失敗しないように全力を尽くして自分を証明しようとする。漂白者さん、前に言った方向を間違えた学生のこと、まだ覚えてるかしら。彼女はスタート地学園を離れただけじゃないわ。スタート地学園が彼女を永遠に失った。
Damn.
彼女はワイヤーを最後まで渡りきれなかった。フラクトシデスはそういった感情を利用しようとしている。
見つけましたよ、しーちゃん。あの友達はどこに行ったんですか？大事な話があるからしーちゃんを帰らせたとか？私がダメだったから。これあげます。トワイライトハニー味好きですよね。こうなったらいっそ謎なんて放っておけばいいと思いますけど、それとも未来のヘリオディック6だってことを に証明したいんですか？私はただみんなをがっかりさせたくないだけ。
子供たちは誰もが純粋な心を持って学園にやってくる。純粋な心のおかげで今のスタートーチ学園があるの。
それをフラクトシデスに利用されたまま見過ごすわけにはいかない。ましてや学生一人一人の知識はラハイロイに小さくない影響をもたらしてくれる。
だとしたらなおさらフラクトシデスより先に片付けないと。あの残像は今もエナジーの吸収を続けている。学園長は言ってたよね。裏学園とは感情の渦のようなものだって。おそらくあの残像が中心。早く見つけ出そう。飴を多めに用意しておく必要がありそうね、リューク先生。
経費申請してもいいのかい？裏学園の監視は私たちに任せてほしい。漂白者は帰って休むんだ。大丈夫さ。このゲームをフラクトシデスに勝たせるつもりはないよ。
あ。Oh, okay. Some little side stories. Oh, so they built in the quest into this. Oh. Is this a dumb minigame quest?
Oh, 星の海を漂うように。
なぜ自分たちが勝つ？
Hetoris. Very interesting take. Oops. Wait, can you fail this? Should not be cleared directly. Oh, I see. Music is pretty dreadful. Bleep bleep. Hold on, I think this is last currently unlocked stage, so I think I want to get this out of the way now. And who signed off on this music? I feel like it keeps changing tempo. Yeah, it's... Oh, you can near fail it. It's very dissonant. And I don't feel it's intended. Okay, I think we're free. We're free. I can't say that's like the first time I've heard music that feels like it's written in a way that's meant to sound like random noise. Considering I listened to the fucking Re-Life anime OST. But like, supposedly that's like a genre of music. That one was like, I don't think you want that in your video game. Very interesting choice of music and composition.
モーニエが言ってた栄養剤のパッケージにどうして魚の断面とにかく
研究開発ってのは脳と身体のパフォーマンスを上げることなんだ。
星の海を漂うように。
The exclamation marks right now. I honestly don't even know what they all are. Yeah, this is why I gave up on doing this. There's that one. This one I think I like straight up have to like do. Oh wait, no. There. This one. Okay. What do I actually still need to do? Hold on. I have stamina right now? I do. Was she a rectifier? I think Wu was like the worst one about the fucking red exclamation marks and red pings for new shit.
さあ出てきて星の海よ肉を焼いて英雄譚の幕開けよビームキャノンファイヤー飛んで断りよ宇宙に風をこの手で世界を守るターゲットロックオンブライトウィング全開星の海が道を照らす
Okay. Battle Pass. And what the fuck is this? Trophy. I still think Wuwa has the best achievements. UI, somehow. Because, like, there's the recent trophy section here, and then there's the fucking categories here. You can actually, like, go and see which one you got recently. Instead of, like, fucking accidentally hitting Best of the Worst, yeah. Instead of, like, accidentally hitting the claim on an achievement in any other Hoyo game, and then it fucking gets lost in your massive list of achievements. Ugh. Previous version region stuff that I didn't claim. Oh, this one. Map. Have another backpack of something. Dara has the best achievement names. They're more subtle about their references, so yeah, kinda. Wuwa is a little bit more overt. Can't remember where some of the Wuo ones there were that were notable. Shadows die once. Legit just fucking Fusroda. The one at the top was about you in any PvP game. I don't remember. Hitchhiker's Guide to Laharoi. In battle. Wakey wakey. Boom boom, deadly weight. I am more powerful than you for now? Deadly weight. But yeah, Wuwa's achievement titles are more direct. Because they are not very subtle with their influences. I feel like 90% of Star Rail players don't get 95% of achievement references. Really? I feel they're pretty easy to get.
星の海を漂うように
At least most of the ones.
超立方ハイエネルギー栄養剤
God, my
持って
wrist.
きたよ
Honeywell showcase those achievements on his Steam account.
ありがとうござい
You
ます
can't?
助かりました先輩先輩はお腹が空いてませんかよかったですではこれを試してみませんかこの超立方ハイエネルギー栄養剤は農学部が新たに開発しました常連客である私に栄養成分について意見を聞いてきたのですさらに複合的な味になった上にエネルギー効率も上がりましたそれだけでなく特別に目覚ましの効能を持つものも入れたおかげで
I don't know if it's
仕事の疲れ
good
を
for
取
me
る
to
に
be
は
like
最適で
moving
す
my wrists,
味の
to
名前
like
は
stretch it or
ス
not.
ケルカンスのトワイライトハニー漬けです食べてみませんか
Okay, so you know like the on your hand near your wrist there's like the like on the outer part of your arm there's like that bone that kind of like sticks out from your wrist. Like underneath that I think is where I hit it. That's the part where it feels kind of tender. I think. Like when I move it, I think that's where I... Oh shit. Quit jorking it? Yeah man, I was jorking it. So much that my wrist now hurts. It's easier than what is on fire off the shoulder of Orion referencing. I don't fucking know. I think that one's too deep for me. Blade Runner? Never seen it
どうでしたか
or read it.
トップノートはトワイライトハニーの甘さミドルノートは燻製した魚類の匂いラストノートは
Philistine
スルカンスならではの油の香りなかなか余韻深くて味わい深いね
よかったですすみませんはしゃぎすぎましたその先輩が好きでしたら
You have to get Wayland Yutani investigator at least.
Senpai
Of course! That one at least I have direct, like,
アドバイス
directly
あり
played
がとうございました
with aliens.
エネルギーを補充したら頭もすっきりしたような気がしますそれと気分も楽になりましたこの状態で仕事を再開すれば効率も上がるはずです
Class D personnel. I'm not sure on that one.
そろそろ仕事に戻りますね。これでシルフの設計図もはかどるはずです。
The only reason that one I feel would be more confusing is because everything else that came as an inspiration off of SCP that would use something similar to that though. That's my only issue with that one. XK class scenarios 1, 2. Ah.
いえ、それは共有できる段階まで進んだら改めて教えましょう。では先輩、また会いましょう。
What Jade Wood? This is an interesting way for them to handle character side quests. XK is a catch-all for an end-of-world scenario. Wow.
脅迫者ちゃんがまたうっかり変な事件に巻き込まれてないか心配で、それにちょっと会いたかったの。だから口実を作って呼び出しちゃった。ダメ？ほら、好きに頼んでいいよ。今日は私のおごりだから。いっぱい食べて。実はほとんど先生が友達がくれたんだよね。
Isn't that Victor?
断りきれなくって。
Or is his a reference to that as well? Oh, okay.
使えなくなっちゃうし。遠慮しないで。
全部味見し終えたと思ったら、まるで哀れむような目で食事中のみんなを見てたのよ。
Honestly, I don't know how I got that one. I didn't even give a shit about Victor when I was still playing.
ボランティアって忙しいの？
まあまあかな。大体は探し物をしてるよ。今も100件以上の依頼が来てるんだけど、30件は手がかりがなくてさ。
Did have one of the better OG voiceovers.
あとは
Yeah, I guess that's true.
工学部の先輩の機材トラブルを12件解決したかな。あ、そうだ、聞いてよ。私初めて知ったんだよね。プロジェクターには10種類以上の
Trauma
壊れ
Team
方があるなん
Platinum
て。
Bundle?
それから
I mean, I know Trauma Team was like a series of video games.
頑張りすぎて倒れた子の救護活
I
動。
don't know about Platinum Bundle.
手当て。
Oh, it's actually just Cyberpunk.
脅迫者ちゃんまでそんなこと言うの？でも私は元気があり余ってる。
Oh wait, was it like the opening sequence or something where it was like some botched job?
これくらい余裕なんだけどさ。ウォース先生にスタート落ち学園は学生の全員につけ込むようなことはしませんって言いくるめられた。
Description that involves a bunch of our medics showing up for
それで
rescuing
こ
you
っ
if
ち
you
に
get
追い
included.
やられて
Yeah!
無理やり休憩
I think I remember that one now.
脅迫者ちゃんが来るまでの間、支援班の先輩たちが入れ替わり立ち替わり、私の監視に来てるんだよね。 ついでに引換券を山ほど押し付けてきて。分かってるけど、でもやることがないとマジで暇なんだよね。バイクでひとっ走りする仕事でもあればいいよ。脅迫者ちゃんは何か予定でもあるの？私も混ぜてくんない？そっか。ごめん、ちょっと出ていい？いいね。じゃあ休んでるのに邪魔しちゃってごめんね。緊急の依頼が入ってどうしても。全然 OK。 ちょうど急ぎの用事は例の試作型メカパトローラーのことなんだけど。確かにヤバそう。分かった、探してみるよ。詳しい状況は担当者に直接聞いてもらえる？それじゃあ。ごめん、せっかくのランチ中だけど行かなきゃ。残りはゆっくり食べてね。焦らなくてもいいよ。まずは私が状況を探ってくるから、何か分かったら絶対連絡するよ。一旦ご飯を食べといて。
Right hand man's many right-handed right hands is a reference just funny. Oh, I have to do that?
先輩、さっき言ったプレゼントだよ。私が作ったの。前に話したよね。浦学園に行った時、家に帰ろうとしてる黒猫に出会った話。その猫は私と長い道を一緒に歩いていたんだ。道がなくなったところで猫に言われたの。自分の家がどこかわからないけど進むべき方向は知ってるって。そうしたら猫は翼を広げて遥か遠くの光に向かって飛んでいっちゃった。先輩はその子にとても似てるんだ。だからこれ作ったの。そろそろ訓練に行こうかな。2日間は訓練場にいるからいつでも会いに来て。
Okay, it's literally just following this.
星の海を漂うように。もう一度。やっぱりダメなのかな。もう一度、今度こそ。厄介な場面に遭遇しても対応できるように、様々な。先輩は訓練に来たの？
私は元気だよ。じゃあ
シグリカ、リラックスして倒すことに集中しよう。
分かった。倒すことに集中するよ。よかった。この残像たちと前に戦った時はもう少し辛かったと。でも今回は残像たちを倒すことに集中してたら先輩のおかげ。けど何度も練習してたのにどうして今まで気づく。
シグリカには休憩が必要かもしれないね。
でもまだ訓練内容も完全に。つまり休憩も大事ってことだよね。それじゃあ先輩、今はメソメソツノメドリの繁殖期だから学園でもたくさん見られる。鳥ちゃんたちが空を飛び回ってお互いに毛づくろいをしたり、それとバードウォッチングにうってつけの屋上を知ってるの。
Damn, she's a bird watcher.
そこにメソメソツノメドリがいるよ。メソメソツノメドリは子供の鳴き声を真似することで人を引きつけて食べ物をもらってるの。たまに食べ物を盗んだりもするよ。
Hardcore 2D fan is initially when you should get by default.
真っ先に食べられたのはいつもその子たち。それとね、その子たちはお互いプレゼントを贈り合うのが好きなの。特に繁殖期には花や葉っぱを自分の恋人に贈る習慣があって。ごめんね。鳥ちゃんのことになると止まらなくなるんだ。先輩が興味あるのかどうか聞き忘れちゃった。
I'm something of a bird expert myself.
ならよかった。鳥について知れば知るほどこの世界のどこにでも鳥ちゃんは生きてるってことに気づけたの。あのね、うちのバードウォッチング同好会に参加してみない？
Birding fan club.
これでバードウォッチング同好会のメンバーが2人になったね。見て、こっち向いてるよ。先輩、早く撮って。先輩、こっち。すごい。真正面の写真が撮れたんだね。私はお尻か変なところにカメラが向いちゃうんだ。この写真先輩、この写真私に譲ってもらえないかな。ありがとう。鳥観察アルバムの1ページ目に置いておくね。
シグリカは本当に鳥が好きなんだね。
鳥ちゃんは綺麗だし自由だから。何より勇気を持ってるの。自分の飛んでいく先をちゃんと分かってる。大陸をまたぐ鳥や極点から極点へ飛ぶ鳥もいれば、嵐を越えて次の住処を探す鳥もいる。生まれつき飛べるわけじゃないからこそ1回目が大事。初めて高いところから飛び降りて羽を吹き抜けていく風を感じなければならないの。その時はきっと怖いだろう
And
ね。
I got my woo asteroids. I can close stream now.
最終的には空を自由に飛べるようになる。そういうのがいいなって思うんだ。休憩はおしまい。そろそろ訓練に戻るね。今回は本当にありがとう、先輩。
until 10 a.m. tomorrow. Rainbow Bean Pop Rocks.
先輩、来てくれたんだね。この間お世話になったお礼にこれを買ったの。はい、あげる。控えの祝典の限定版なの。行列に並んで買ってきたんだ。この飴にはちょっとした不思議な効果があるの。食べるたびに違う効果が出るらしいよ。
Andy Gacha?
リラックスさせてくれる効果があるって聞いたんだ。食べてみて。悪くない味ね。ちょっと待って、声が。こんな効果もあるの？私も食べてみよう。変な味。あれ違う、私ごめん。人はエラ呼吸じゃなくて肺呼吸なのに止まらない。アブどうしたんだ？何か用でも。
Oh no.
何を食わせたんだ？する？
I'm wondering what it does to the male MC. Yeah.
太陽の精霊の鳴き声を真似してるの？面白いでしょ。残りの飴はみんなに試してもらう？
It would be so funny if it actually just still does the female voice. Probably Secret's voice.
まず私は大丈夫。シグリカはしばらく喋らない方が。祝典の屋台の場所ならリンネーちゃんが詳しいですよ。怪我した人は7を呼んでください。物を紛失したらパソコンの中をうろちょろしてる人のところに行けば大丈夫です。とにかく私のところに来られても困るんですよね。ニーヤちゃんに会いに来たよ。はあ、しーちゃん、少し休ませてくださいよ。宿題のない朝のすがすがしい空気を楽しんでるところなんですから。
Same.
まあ、しーちゃんが元気すぎるせいで周りの空気が乱れてしまいましたけど、こんなに早く気分が良くなるなんて何があったんですかね。それで何か用ですか？あのね、水を飲んだ方がいいですよ。これを食べてほしいってシグリコが声変わりの時期なんですか？チャラー、試してみて、ダーニャちゃん。断ります。前に食べた飴のせいで目から虹色の光が出続けたんですよ。4分35秒もの間。あれは試作品なの。今回は違うから私を信じて。ほら、 本当に誰がこんな変な飴を作ったんですか？この謎を解いてくれる人がいたらいいんですけど。遊びたいならリンネちゃんのところに行ってください。彼女なら絶対に楽しんでくれますよ。入場券なら渡しておくので。はい、さようなら。
やあ、ボイドアームライダーじゃないか。
先生お願い。ようこそ新人基地拡張セラピー研究会へ。やっほー、漂白者ちゃん。しぐりかちゃんも。
Blood Fiends Trio 1.
リンネ先輩。
Oh, did it? I see.
しゃっくりしてどうしたの、しぐりかちゃん。レインボーパチパチキャンディーを食べた。リンネも食べてみる？うわぁ、漂白者ちゃんの声も変わってる。私も試したいな。一つちょうだい。
Immediately lost the clash versus Barber AoE.
超まずいんだけど。私そんなこと言うつもりだったのに、言葉と考えてることが同じになってる。あれ？逆さ言葉になっちゃう効果だね。超つまんないね。悲しい。そういえばこの前のことはどうなったの？じゃあ今はインターバルなんだ。ならちゃんと休んだらダメだね。このゲーム私も制作チームの一人なんだけど絶対試さないで。一緒に10回やらないで。やってみたい。先輩は？相当性だよ、相当性。やっぱりゲームは最低だね。まあ2人には分かればいいか。リンネ先輩、言ってることが完全に逆になってるよ。でもそろそろ効果が切れるはず。私のしゃっくりも止まったし。大丈夫じゃない。これで良くないよ。私悲しいから。効果が切れるまで待とうかな。その飴まだある？もちろんだよ。たくさんあるからあげるね。ありがとう。この飴ほんとつまんないね。みんなにも試してもらって悲しませたいな。悲しんでね、2人とも。うん、リンネ先輩も楽しんでね。ランキングおかしくない？あの人スコア。これも欲しいし、あれも欲しい。星の海を漂うように。悲しんでねと楽しんでねか。違う言葉だけど意味は同じ。リンネ先輩は自分の心の声を聞きながら話してるんだよね。いいなぁ。 しぐりかは楽しい。あれ、先輩、声が戻ったの？ちゃんと休んだらダメだったかな。祝典にいるみんな楽しそう。こういう時目を閉じるとたくさん声が聞こえるの。騒がしい声が。新発売のパチパチキャンディーを売る掛け声。
ハイスコアを取ってあげる声、歌ったり喜んで笑ったりしてる声も聞こえてくる。素敵だね。でも私の心の中には別の声が存在してる。
Then coming in.
浦学園でみんなをがっかりさせた時に聞こえた言葉のせいでどうしたらいいかわからなくなっちゃった。浦学園を出てからみんな心配してくれたの。調査を続けないで休むように言われたんだ。帰ったら思い出したの。みんなにかけてもらった
I wonder if I should ice my wrist. Maybe I should have put an ice pack on it.
シグリカはきっといい人になれる。どんな謎も解けちゃうんだね。あなたならきっとできる。絶対に自分を証明できると。言葉の一つ一つが熱い黄金のように輝かしくて温かいの。その言葉は全部抱きしめたいくらい。こんなにもたくさんの声が。先輩、もし先輩だったらどうする？そっか、心の声。そんな選択肢考えたことなかったよ。
でも答えを無理に出す必要はない。
答えを出さないならどうすれば？
ただ動くことも大切だよ。
緊急事態よ、漂白者さん。学生が何人か裏学園に閉じ込められてしまったみたい。
Oh no.
位置情報を送っておいたわ。
フラクトシベスが動いたらしい。急がないと。
私も行きたい。
分かった。行こう。
Okay. I think I might call it here for tonight. My wrist is kind of getting questionable. Probably shouldn't have clashed Barber AoE with Ri and Sang S1. But it showed dominating, right? Surely it would have been fine. It didn't? Oh god.
やってみる？こうよ。
He goes neutral. Oh god, why? Did they not have anything else to clash with?
すごい！遠くまで飛んだわ。やった！
You scratch brained. Oh. Damn. Real index player. Wait, what the fuck? There's a new Ghost in the Shell anime? Damn, did you know something about this chaos? Is that why you asked me about Ghost in the Shell yesterday? Zero trust in modern anime industry. Well, I guess for what it's worth, it's by the anime studio that did Dandadan. And I have watched Dandadan, and I think it's fine for the most part. It'd probably depend on who's the director. Serious original or serious adaptation? So this post simply says based on sci-fi action manga The Ghost in the Shell by Shiro Masamune. So I'm assuming adaptation. Wait, is The Ghost in the Shell different from? Because I know some works like to just slap V on it to make it different. Depends on how much the director actually likes the source. The director is Moko-chan, who is known as Toma Kimura. Their other works were a lot of animation related stuff, like key animations and flash animations, assistant unit director, key animations. They did storyboards and episode directions for Dandadan. And AK Story. As long as it's not Western Studios' utter disposal of source materials, it should be fine. Yeah, that is true. Fucking Western Studios. Supposedly this was announced back in 2024. Yeah, all it says is that it's an upcoming television anime based on the manga of the same name, which is like they're all yes. Here, I'll show the It is so dangerous for me to be alt-tabbing. Where the fuck did it go? There. Maybe I'm just too used to standalone complexes anime, but like, this art style throws me off so much. Because I know it's based on like the super old ones, like the 80s, 90s anime aesthetics. Yeah, it's close to the manga. Like, I know for sure. It's just I'm so fucking used to SAC designs. I think the director that liked the source a lot make the anime stand out. Like Eminence in the Shadow accomplished a lot with the potato budget in 86 and the autism that was Horizon anime. As long as it's remotely comprehensible and like the movie. Oh, where the movie's like... Oh, I didn't know about that. I mean, I know Studio Saru did good work with Dan to Dead, so like at least on that front, I wouldn't be worried. So I guess it's just like writing. SAC is basically an alternate take. I see. This is so old style. Yeah. Old style. There's been like a lot of anime that did this in recent times, but like old 80s 90s style art with like the modern anime like brush up, I guess you could call it, like throws me off so badly. Yeah, coloring, simply because like we have more vivid colors and just like the smoothness of everything, like the lines and everything. I don't know how to describe it. There's like the roughness in how things were drawn and stuff for old anime that like gets modernized in these types of anime that like makes it feel very strange to me. Like I think oh god, what the fuck is happening? Alright, hold on. My thing's going insane. My Firefox is going insane. There's like, this happens in like Ranma, I think? The new Ranma one that I've seen before. Oh, wait, was it Ranma? It was, new Ranma's too washed out bright, I don't like it at all. Yeah. Okay, yeah, this one. Oh, there's like this one. Right? At least I think this is one of them. And then what was the other one that the one that I can't believe I remember the song name, but I don't remember what the anime was. The one that had Tokyo Shandy Rendezvous as the ending, I think. Urusei Yatsura. Yeah, so like Urusei Yatsura also like one of those old ones. Yeah, like it's all very similar. It's like highly saturated colors with like slightly washed out style. This just seems like massive nostalgia bait for no real reason. Yeah. But then, like, I guess on the other hand, I wouldn't know how they would do other types of modernization for it, right? Like, I guess it's simply faithful to it. I don't know how you would change it necessarily. He lost versus every single clash versus Barreoi. Damn, that's crazy. Sang rolled 2 tails on 45 SP. Yo, that's what my Gregor did on some like super important clash too. I forgot which one, but like 45 SP, man rolls double fucking tails. I'm just like, why do I keep you around? But yeah, that is that's an interesting thing to see. Very fun timing. It's me with red eyes Ryoshu. don't think she ever won an important clash for me. Damn, that's crazy. Barbara has like a 15-0 KDA. I don't think I had any issues with the trio. I did spam healing. I don't remember. I've effectively erased the most of Kanto 7's combat from memory. Okay. I think that's gonna be it for me for tonight then. Doesn't seem like there's any other interesting news to look at. But let me see. Should be mostly available for streams next week, assuming nothing fucking happens. Knock on wood. So we should have some more S Libra and Baldur's Gate coming up. You should start thinking. I mean, about what to stream. I mean, that's... I thought we already went over this. Once I finish S Libra, I'm probably just gonna reduce stream days. Mostly keep Baldur's Gate 3, and then maybe whatever else after. And some gacha stuff just to chill. I mean, if I wanted a secondary game after Baldur's Gate 3, I'm thinking of like maybe AI Limit back to Soul Slop, because they did supposedly just release their DLC, which turned out to be like a like mode or something like that. I'm a little curious. Can't be worse than Kazan. There's no way it can be worse than Kazan. At least from the demos, it looked more inspired by traditional Dark Souls than fucking Neo. PS2 Horsefuck Valley seems more fun than Kazan. What the fuck was Horsefuck Valley? You mean Dragon's Valley? Honestly, all of Dark Souls 2 kind of fucking sucked. Ivory King side area? Oh, I never did the DLC for Dark Souls 2. That's why. Invisible horses charging at you. Jesus. Why is Dark Souls 2 so bad, man? Why are there people that consider Dark Souls 2 a good game? What the fuck? That's crazy. It is? What do you mean? Sounds god awful. Scholar sucks though. Anyways, okay. Let's put 20 enemies in random places. Wow! I need to call it for the night. My wrist is... absolutely needs to get iced or something, because it feels a little strange now. But yeah, that's gonna be it for me for tonight though, guys. So, hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Thank you very much for coming to watch. Bye.